What is up, M2 Crew Woktoberfesters? Coach Emily and myself here today. And what we're gonna bring to you is the events for week 2 Woktoberfest. We have some pretty awesome things for you, and we are going to call it the M2 Individual Relay with Benchmarks. A lot of wordage there, but here's the events, all right? You're gonna nominate one person from your team to complete Annie, Fran, Karen, and Randy. The events must be completed in alphabetical order. All right, for event number 1 of the relay, Annie. Annie is 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 of double unders and sit-ups. Now, we're also gonna offer an option for Annie to do 3 times single unders instead of the double unders, but that is on you and your team to select whichever option you would choose to do. Emily was nominated from our team to do Annie, so what she's gonna do is grab her jump rope and perform 50 double unders, all right? For the double under, we're looking for the rope to pass under her feet twice for it to be a good rep. If she chooses, she can choose to do single unders also. So maybe double unders aren't her thing. Do some singles. She could do 150 single unders. From there, on completion of her 50th double under or 150th single under, she's gonna come over to the ab mat. Now, let's talk about the standards for the ab mat sit-ups. All right, what we're gonna do prior to your workout is take your team member who is completing this, and we're gonna draw a line right in front of their toes. We are also gonna have them lay back and draw a line right where their wrist would be. From here, the standard for the sit-up is gonna be to touch the line or behind the line, and also to touch the line or in front of the line for it to be a good rep. So she starts her 50 sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, you get the idea. She completes her 50 sit-ups and then goes back to her jump rope for her double unders or 3 times single unders. Upon completion of her 10th set, or the set of 10, she's then going to high-five the partner who is going to start Fran. All right, and event 2 of the relay is going to be Fran. 21, 15, 9 of thrusters and pull-ups, a classic CrossFit favorite, and honestly, probably my favorite CrossFit workout. It's everything CrossFit is, and this was the very first CrossFit workout created by Greg Glassman. Now, for Fran, you're gonna select one person from your team to perform Fran, but Fran must be performed as prescribed, meaning 95 pounds for guys and 65 pounds for girls, and also pull-ups. So let's go over the standards for what we need to see. Emily's gonna take it for the thruster. She's gonna complete 21 reps. Bar will start from the ground. She can squat clean, however she would like to do. Hip crease below the knee, full extension at the top. As you can see, this is one smooth motion. Elbows are all the way locked out, hip crease is all the way down. On completion of her 21st rep, she can then set it down. Now, let's talk about some no reps for the thruster, all right? Not reaching parallel is gonna be the first no rep, meaning hip crease does not go below the knee. So up into a thruster would be a no rep. Next one is gonna be not straightening the arms all the way overhead and just straightening them a little bit coming out of your thruster. That's gonna be a no rep. And the third to look for is gonna be breaking the thruster into a front squat and a push press. That's gonna be a no rep, meaning front squat, oh, I'm tired, into a push press, that's a no rep. It's gonna need to be the full thruster. From there, Emily's gonna go to her pull-up bar and perform her 21 pull-ups. She has multiple options on these. She can do kipping, butterfly, strict, whatever works for her. The only thing we're looking for is her chin visibly above the bar and her elbows all the way straight at the bottom. Upon completion of her 21st pull-up, she's gonna come back to the bar, perform her set of 15, 15, 9, and 9, and then from there, she will get her individual time and she will slap hands with the partner who's gonna be doing Karen. Boom, here we are for event 3 in the relay, Karen. Karen is 150 wall balls for time. And like everything in Woktoberfest, we have unique elements to put in here. We are gonna have the gentlemen use a 14-pound ball and the ladies use a 10-pound ball. We do Karen a lot here in the gym, and a lot of us have done it with prescribed weights and a lot of us haven't. But the thing is, a lot of us already have a game plan for how we do Karen in a pretty precise or accurate time, considering we just did it last week when we were testing. So with that being said, we're gonna mix the weights up on you and see how that's gonna be. You're gonna need a little bit of a different game plan with the weights. So let's get into the standards of Karen. What we are looking for in the wall ball is the ball is gonna be picked up and started at the chin, at full extension. From here, she can go down, hip crease below the knee, and throws the ball up at the top. Now, if she's a lady performing the WOD, what we're looking for is the ball to go above the 9-foot chalk line. So ladies must throw to a 9-foot line. Now, gentlemen, we're looking for the ball to go and hit a 10-foot line or the top blue line or above. For there, she can take as many breaks as she needs, but we're looking for 150 wall balls per time. Upon completion of her 150th wall ball, she is gonna go and slap hands with the partner who is going to perform Randy. All right, and this brings us to event number 4 in the relay, Randy. Randy is 75 snatches for time. Randy must be performed as prescribed, with gentlemen using 75 pounds and ladies using 55 pounds. Let's check out the standards for Randy. So, Emily's gonna start on the bar and she is gonna start performing 75 snatches with 55 pounds. Here are some good reps. Now, what we wanna see is both bumpers make contact with the ground at the bottom, and the bar to come up and overhead, and her legs and hips to be all the way fully extended at the top. All right, from there, she can take as many breaks as she needs to, but upon her 75th snatch, we will get a time. All right, so I want to show you some common errors in snatches and what will be no reps here in Wadtoberfest. The first one being not both bumpers touching the ground. All right, with a lighter weight, it's easier to only tap one bumper or another. So after she goes to perform, bringing the bar down, only touching one side and not making contact with the other. That's gonna be a no rep. Both bumpers need to touch the ground at the same time. From there, all right, another no rep is gonna be not standing up all the way at the top or opening your hips. So snatch, getting here, and then bringing the bar down. So notice how her hip is not fully open before she brings the bar down. Let's do one more, and the bar comes down. Those are gonna be no reps. You need to make sure that after you hit your snatch, you stand up all the way so shoulders, hips are in a straight line. So Wadtoberfest Event 2, let's talk about the scoring, all right? You're gonna get 5 scores for Event 2. There is a 45-minute time cap that you need to get all 4 workouts done in. If the 45-minute time cap is met, it's gonna come down to an AMRAP of reps. So we mentioned there's 5 scores into this Wadtoberfest event. The first one being overall team time or reps completed, and the other 4 being your individual score for that specific individual event. And one thing we did not mention, the wild card element. In week 1, we had the trivia. In week 2, well, you're just gonna have to show up here and find out what it is. From us to you, Coach Emily and Coach Michael, we will see you on Friday.